like that shit. Who you think you playing with? I won't show my hand, bitch. Niggas hate mad, envy me and I can't stand it. I was down bad, bitch, broke my heart and left me.
Hey man, say man, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Quizzo, aka Quiz the Plug, man. I'm back in with another banger, man. And today we got, hey, y'all been waiting for this video. We got making the case why LeBron the GOAT. If y'all know, I did a Jordan one a couple days ago, making the case why Jordan the GOAT. Y'all said I gotta do this one. Let's see, will this end the debate? Will these two videos show me who really the GOAT? Y'all know in my eyes, it's LeBron, but I'm always open to change. I can see the perspective why Jordan the GOAT, and I can see the perspective why LeBron the GOAT. I'm open-minded, so let's see if this video can change my mind, man. Before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Follow all my social in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get into this video, man. We finna get into it, man. I ain't finna do too much pausing because the video like 31 minutes. I ain't trying to be here for an hour, so let's get into it.
Was special. The size of the court and the lack of pads or helmets give fans the most intimate experience.
If I ever see Shaq diving for a loose ball coming towards me full speed, I'm instantly jumping out the way. We're not playing none of those games.
Team sport that exists. And because of the different styles that basketball allows for, players develop their own distinct identities and signature styles through their creativity.
Hey, if y'all ain't know, Hakeem one of my favorite centers too, bro. I love Hakeem, bro. I just love players with footwork, bro. That attention to detail.
Flair.
Pistol.
And athleticism.
Great.
And although no player succeeds alone, the scoring volume and two-way nature of the sport give individual stars a nearly unprecedented amount of control over the flow and outcome of a game.
That Dame shot might be one of the craziest shots ever, bro. That nigga PG said it wasn't a good shot. Got his dumb ass sprayed.
For this reason, players are constantly compared to their peers and to the legends of the past in order to answer the most hotly contested question in the sport. Who's the greatest to ever do it? Who? For many, the question is redundant. They believe in only...
Skip Bayless is a LeBron hater, bro. LeBron hater.
One right answer. Their answer. Others might have their own personal stance, but acknowledge one or two alternatives.
Yeah, that's me.
But I believe that there's much more nuance to the question of greatness and more answers to it than you might think. By my count, there are 8 players in NBA history that have a substantial claim as the GOAT. It's a subjective thing, though. I can't give you a definitive answer. All I can do is make the argument. So today, I'll be making the case for LeBron James as the greatest basketball player of all time.
Make that case. Come on, Bron. Show me some.
To begin making the case for LeBron James,
No.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
LeBron James
Who mans is this? Hope this not the... Is this bro that made the video?
He isn't built like that. There's no way. There's no way that he is the GOAT.
Get out of here.
Close. What are you
Really,
talking about?
LeBron?
Delete
You're making
this
a video
about
about
LeBron being the
Get
GOAT.
out of here.
No. And just like that, we've started the LeBron GOAT case off right. Somebody like me makes a video like this, to which a certain segment of the population reacts by getting so mad.
Somebody in the comments just try to say all LeBron highlights is him dunking over 6'1" players. Bro, that comment actually made me laugh because, like, bro, you're chatting.
That they start to pop blood vessels. And that's a really interesting reaction to me. I've made videos about why players like Larry Bird and Tim Duncan are the GOATs. And sure, I get some, this video is garbage because MJ is the GOAT comments. But it's mostly been people having a lovely chat about the merits and nuances of those players' careers. I don't expect that to be the case today. But why?
Give me that
why
shit.
is it that
I did not know AI played on the Pistons. That's tough.
On more than any other
and they try to say LeBron, he only get chase downs against 6'1" players and he only get highlights against 6'1" players. Like, bro, come on, bro. This is on Jason Tatum, 6'8".
It's Jordan truthers so defensive. If you are one of those volatile Jordan defenders and you're racing to the comments right now, I know that there's nothing I can do to stop you. But for the rest of you, please, just humor me, even if you think Jordan's the GOAT. Hear what I have to say. We all still love basketball. We can all still be friends. When LeBron James was a freshman at St. Vincent St. Mary's High School in Akron, Ohio, he posted per-game averages of 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Damn.
The Irish went undefeated, 27-0, won the state championship, and James was named...
And LeBron was the greatest high school player ever. No questions.
...to the state tournament MVP. And just like that, the final year of anonymity for LeBron James was over. In the summer, between his freshman and sophomore years, James's play on the AAU circuit caught the eyes of every scout he encountered. Word began to spread far and wide about the man-child from Akron, Ohio.
Man-child?
In his sophomore season, he saw an increase in every box score figure. His team started playing home games at the University of Akron's arena in order to seat the thousands of spectators. His team lost one game all year and won the state championship again. He became the first sophomore ever named to USA Today's All-USA First Team. He had officially entered the territory of phenom. Scouts were infatuated.
So LeBron won the ring all 4 years in high school? That's OD.
With James for a number of reasons. He had every measurable you could want out of a 16-year-old. Tall, strong, good wingspan, off-the-charts athleticism. But he also had superb instincts, a natural enthusiasm for the game, an unselfish play style, preternatural passing abilities, and strong leadership quality.
And LeBron was unselfish too. That's one thing Jordan, Kobe, all these other greats, except for probably Larry Bird, I don't even know, that didn't have. He was unselfish, bro. That's why I love LeBron, bro. He don't got to take the game winner. He can pass to the open man and let him take it. What's wrong with that?
Which is why, in his junior year, Sports Illustrated put LeBron on its cover. Now, this cover didn't single-handedly trigger the outrageous expectations of LeBron James, but it certainly helped.
Tomahawk ever.
The cover acknowledged James's unprecedented talent at such an early stage, while alluding to the expectations, hopes, and wonders that such an unbelievable talent would have to bear. Beginning his junior year...
Man, and Jordan ain't even have close to the amount of pressure LeBron had, bro. Coming into the league, this thing was expected to be better than Jordan first day, bro. Proved everybody wrong. Ended up becoming one of the greatest players ever. Come on, bro. Who you know little expectations like that, bro? Like that? Y'all gotta think about that. The mental on a, bro. Coming to the league at 18, fresh out of high school, you got grown men on your team saying you trash, saying you not ready, and you come in and kill. That's why I love LeBron, bro. He beat the odds, literally.
James and the Irish would play their home games almost exclusively at the University of Akron's arena. ESPN2 began broadcasting their matchups to the country, and Time Warner Cable started selling his games on pay-per-view for $7.95 a pop to the Akron populace. The hype was substantiated by more incredible play from James, who improved from year to year. As a junior, he was named to a second All-USA First Team and became the first junior to ever be named the Gatorade National Player of the Year. As a senior, he won a second National Player of the Year award and was named to an unheard-of third All-USA First Team. James's junior year remains the turning point of his celebrity. It was then that he went from highly touted young prospect to inheritor of the sport of basketball. And that's the thing. We as sports fans fetishize potential. The allure of the future is endless. If a player has potential, they can be anything. It hasn't happened yet, so it's still technically possible, no matter how outrageous the expectation may be. But then if they don't succeed...
And young LeBron was so bouncy. He's still bouncy at 39 years old. Like, look, when he was young, bro, oh my God.
We label them as failures, busts. Couldn't do it, didn't pan out. Never mind the fact that we were the ones who set the expectations to begin with. Promise is a double-edged sword, and this was promise like no other. LeBron was the first real athletic prodigy of the internet era. It was the first time that the country could whip itself into frenzy about the next big athlete in the uber-commercialized post-Jordan NBA. These days, young prospects in every sport get enough smoke blown up their asses to host a barbecue with top 100 recruiting lists and the videos with titles calling any prospect who hits back-to-back threes the next Steph Curry. Damn. It's too much to say.
LeBron went to Adidas school? Why the hell he sound like Nike?
Say that it started with LeBron, but he was undoubtedly the initial product of the hype machine we're familiar with today. He was so good at such a young age, and so many people saw him and talked about him and heard about him that the stakes were clear. LeBron James could not be a six-time NBA All-Star. He couldn't win 1 or 2 MVPs. He couldn't be the next Tracy McGrady or the next Vince Carter. He had to be the face of the league and go down in history as one of, if not the, greatest basketball players of all time.
Hey, what I say, the expectations this nigga had as a kid, bro. Come on, bro.
In the Sports Illustrated article, the one that called him the chosen one, a label that he embraced by having it tattooed on his back, writer Grant Wall recognized the absurdity of asking if a 17-year-old who still couldn't buy cigarettes
was a grown man since he was 17. What the fuck?
The one that called him the chosen one, a label that he embraced by having it tattooed on his back, Writer Grant Wall recognized the absurdity of asking if a 17-year-old who still couldn't buy cigarettes was really the heir to the next generation of basketball.
Oh my God!
But after seeing
has he pull up three? Hold on, Brian. You was doing that at a young age. I like it.
17-year-old who still couldn't buy cigarettes was really the heir to the next generation of basketball.
I love it.
But after seeing LeBron and talking to him, Wall concedes that it was indeed the right question. Was it ever? In the 2004 NBA draft, LeBron James was the first overall selection by his hometown Cleveland Cavaliers. He was selected ahead of college standout Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, who had just led Marquette to the Final Four and was named an All-American, college basketball's Player of the Year TJ Ford, and Carmelo Anthony, who had just led Syracuse to an NCAA.
My boy, Melo. I love Melo too. He was my first, when I first started watching basketball, he was my first favorite player, bro. Carmelo.
Championship. LeBron, out of high school, went ahead of all of them, with the weight of a franchise, a city, and perhaps a league on his 18-year-old shoulders. As the most anticipated basketball player since Lou Alcindor, LeBron James could not falter. What if he'd failed? What if the $100 million shoe deals and the celebrity and the fame had been too much too soon? And honestly, how wasn't it? How did LeBron not...
Imagine at 17 getting a $100 million shoe deal. Oh my God, bro. Like, the amount of money he having to have at 17, LeBron could have blew that shit.
Mess it all up. I don't know, but he didn't. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the incredible things that he's done since with his platform as the country's most famous athlete. He's spurred and advocated social change, a shooting to the Black Lives Matter movement. He has been an indispensable source.
And LeBron is a great person, bro. Bro done so much for the community, bro. Come on, bro.
The most important focal point in the era of player empowerment in the NBA. He didn't just defy the odds by not becoming a complete nutcase. He has leveraged his position, set an incredible example, and has been one of the best role models that any child...
Yeah, and bro's a great father too, bro. A lot of NBA players, but they not good dads, bro. They more focused on basketball than they kids, bro. And LeBron can do both. I love that, bro.
Elder parent could ever ask for.
Come on, bro.
He's still playing, which means that all of these accolades are subject to change and likely will. But the only assumptions I'll be making are that LeBron finished within at least the top 5 of MVP voting this year and made first team All-NBA, which means he has been named to 13 All-NBA first teams and 16 total All-NBA teams. Both records demonstrating his unbelievably prolonged reign over the...
He just dropped 2 niggas. Hold on. Dropping 2
All-NBA first teams and 16 total All-NBA teams. Both records demonstrating his unbelievably prolonged reign over the sport. He's won 4 MVPs in 5 years. A feat...
Man, that's one of the reasons why LeBron is like, to me, bro, the fact that you can really be doing this for 20 years, bro, and he's still going strong, averaging 30 in year 20. Who averaging 30 in year 20 in the NBA? Come on, bro, let's be for real, bro. You got to take that into account. Kareem at year 20 was not doing this. Kobe at year 20 was not doing this.
Bill Russell, and finished in the
Jordan, he retired at like year 15.
Top 5 of MVP voting in all but 3 of his 17 seasons. He's been selected to 16 All-Star games, 6 All-Defensive teams, and
did y'all just see how high LeBron got on his dunk?
Prolonged reign over the sport. He's won 4 MVPs in 5 years.
It's crazy.
A feat only matched by Bill Russell, and finished in the top 5 of MVP voting in all but 3 of his 17 seasons. He's been...
Y'all just hear that? He finished top 5 in MVP voting in all but 3 of his, at this point, 17 seasons. That's
selected to 16 All-Star games, 6 All-Defensive teams, and stands at or near the top of multiple all-time statistical leaderboards that demonstrate his all-around proficiency, from playoff points scored to career assists. He has achieved such a universal and unique statistical position for a number of reasons. Namely among them, LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. When James Naismith nailed a peach basket to a wall in a gym in Massachusetts, there was no way he could have ever imagined the game as it is today. And there is no way, not in his wildest dreams, that he could have ever imagined an athlete like LeBron. The guy...
He's not human, bro. Look at how high he is, bro.
is 6
Hey, look how high he is, bro. His whole body's above the rim.
foot
Like,
8,
come on, bro.
260. Built like Karl Malone, passes like Larry Bird, jumps like Michael, and surveys the court like Magic Johnson.
Y'all just
He's
hear
not
that?
the strong.
Built like Carl, passed like Larry, jumped like MJ. Like, come on, bro. He can do everything, bro.
Or the fastest, but he's faster than the strongest and stronger than the fastest.
Damn.
He has a
That's
cocktail
tough.
of
LeBron faster than the strongest and stronger than the fastest. Just think about that.
cerebral perception and hand-eye coordination that has made him one of the premier passers in league history. He has a 7-foot wingspan, a lightning-quick first step, supernatural anticipation, and an IQ on both ends of the court that comes from the brain of basketball's Da Vinci. It would be enough.
Basketball IQ, oh my God. Probably the greatest of all time. I ain't even know probably it is. The greatest basketball mind ever, LeBron James. Come on, bro.
If LeBron had just built a name and career for himself thanks to his prodigious natural talents. But he worked diligently, year in and year out, to improve himself as a basketball player.
Too many players I can guard the 1 through 5 like LeBron, bro. I'm telling you, LeBron was different, bro. Y'all say LeBron don't play defense, but come on, bro. Who else is guarding the 1 through the 5? Come on, bro. Let's really talk about it. Jordan can't guard centers. He's too small. Let's really talk about it. LeBron in his prime was guarding 1 through 5. Let's talk about it.
Using his Herculean frame to lock down opponents.
Come here.
And so he became a lethal defender and was twice the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. Opponents would exploit James.
LeBron should have had Defensive Player of the Year. What year was it when Marc Gasol got over LeBron? He got robbed, bro. LeBron should have 1 Defensive Player of the Year. Just like Jordan. He should have 1, bro. He got robbed.
Lack of post-game by assigning him smaller, quicker defenders. He spent the summer with Hakeem Olajuwon and became a back-down bully. To better space the floor and accommodate the modern style of basketball, he needed to improve his streaky jump shot. He became a
And LeBron mid-range jump shot is underrated, boy. That's mid-range is money.
Master of efficiency, and at his best was a 40% three-point shooter.
Yep.
There is no aspect of basketball that LeBron James is not superb.
That is a crazy
It's a silly hypothetical,
shot, bro.
but I think it serves my point to say that a team of 5 LeBrons would beat a team of 5 of anybody else. He always had the whole package, but he never stopped.
I ain't never heard somebody say something like that. A team of 5 LeBrons would beat a team of 5 of anybody else. No cap, bro. No cap. That's tough.
To it. And he's been adding to it for an insanely long time. He's been probably the best basketball player in the world since 2008 or 2009. And if your life came down to 1 game, he's still one of the first calls you'd make at age 35 in year 17. He can do anything, does everything, and he's
this video made LeBron was 35 years old, so LeBron was still kind of young. He like 38, 39 now.
Had a truly significant injury. It wasn't until
not young, but younger.
19 that he missed a substantial amount of time because of a groin injury. And aside from some issues with cramps and some occasional back trouble, LeBron has never been a liability in that department. He has the 4th highest scoring average in NBA history, and with the way basketball is played today...
And y'all say LeBron ain't no scorer. The 4th highest points per game in NBA history. 4th highest average. Come on, bro. And he the NBA all-time leading scorer. Let's not forget that. He passed Kareem. Let's not forget that.
He can defend point guards and centers alike. Add all of that to a tireless work ethic, an unselfish play style, and a penchant for big moments, and you get the queen of the chessboard. When it comes to playing basketball...
And that LeBron, that floater he be doing for game, that is the sexiest floater I've ever seen ever, bro. Look at that.
Is the best at it.
Oh my God, off the backboard.
I think I hear something. It's the sound of Skip Bayless's acolytes losing their shit in my comment section. Best player ever. Big moments.
Bro, I can't wait for the comments of this video. Y'all old heads gonna kill me, bro. Man, y'all gonna kill me in these comments. I already know.
LeBron's terrible in the clutch. He hates taking the last shot. He doesn't have the killer instinct. He doesn't have what it takes to come through in crunch time.
Which is cap.
I don't know where this got started or how it's been able to persist. But that sentiment is just factually untrue. There is an overwhelming amount of evidence to support LeBron's clutch
brother thought he had a game winner. LeBron said, "Come here, I play defense, nigga. Give me those."
And killer instinct. There's statistics that show that James is clutch. Evidence, analytics, stuff.
Evidence. Hold on. Performance on go-ahead shots in the final 5 seconds of the 4th quarter or OT in playoffs. 2001 to 2015. Who number 1? I don't see Kobe. LeBron James. Stop playing.
Made by people who know how to do math and use calculators and stuff. And if you don't believe them because they're nerds and because basketball isn't just about numbers, then just look at the dude's results.
Look at that game
clutch shots in the regular season.
I think now LeBron probably got the most game winners of all time. Like, come on, bro. Y'all see that shot? Who's hitting that? Come on, bro. Another one. LeBron not clutch? What y'all haters got to say now? How's LeBron not clutch? He just showed y'all like 5 back-to-back game winners. Come on, bro. Game-winning blocks, all type. Another one. LeBron ain't clutch.
And he's hit clutch shots in the playoffs.
Come on, bro. Game. Young LeBron on his first stint on the Cavs. Come on, bro. Another one. I don't care if it was wide open layup. It's game. I don't care. Another one. He ain't clutch. He ain't clutch. How many do he got to show off for y'all before y'all realize LeBron is clutch? How many more? How many more? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all have LeBron haters. I'm trying to tell you.
3 seconds left. Cleveland triggers in. James, 2 seconds. 1 second.
Game.
Don't tell me that he can't win games or doesn't have a killer instinct or isn't clutch or any of that shit.
Look at that shot. Who's hitting that? Who's hitting this?
A lot of time playing in the biggest game.
Stop playing with Bron. Come on, man.
2 in an absolutely loaded league. In the playoffs, he has faced Gilbert Arenas, Chauncey Billups, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwight.
Do we have to keep going? Does he have to keep going? Or y'all still gonna say LeBron ain't played no competition? Or do he gotta keep going? What y'all gonna say right in the comments? Let me know right now. Did LeBron play competition or no? Let me know in the comments right now. Let me watch. Y'all finna cat watch.
Howard, Derrick Rose, Al Horford and Paul Millsap, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, Paul George, Victor Oladipo, Damian Lillard, and
I ain't gonna lie. Victor Oladipo is crazy. Did he say KD? Did he forget to say KD? I swear he forgot to say KD. Hold on. I swear he forgot to say KD. It's cool though. But he played KD too.
And the players he's faced haven't just been eye-popping. He's lined up against some of the vaunted teams and franchises in NBA lore. He played the Spurs, the most successful post-Jordan franchise in basketball, 3 times in the finals. And then he faces the Warriors in 4 straight finals. Meanwhile...
Come on, bro. This nigga LeBron done played 20 seasons and been to like 12 finals. Like, let's be for real. This nigga been in the finals his whole career, bro.
LeBron's teams always seem to be overachievers. In his first 7 seasons in Cleveland, his best teammate by a mile was Mo Williams. Yeah.
Come on,
one-time All-Star.
Michael Jordan is not taking this team to the finals. Let's really talk about it. Michael Jordan is not taking that team to the finals, bro. LeBron is one of a kind.
The Cavs front office can't be faulted for not trying to get LeBron help. But they certainly deserve some criticism for failing to actually get him help. Anderson Varejao, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Larry Hughes, Drew Gooden, Eric Snow, Old Shaq, Ben Wallace's corpse.
Like, look at this team, bro. He took this team to the finals, bro. And y'all mad he left this team? Come on, bro.
None of them were really bona fide quality contributors who, in the roles they were supposed to fill, could compete and win a championship.
LeBron beating the Celtics with KG, Ray Allen, Rondo, Paul Pierce. Come on, bro.
Against the Spurs or the Celtics. The Cavs' entire philosophy during his first stint in the land was, he's so damn good, we'll just bank on him putting up ungodly numbers and carrying us to a win every single night.
On KG head.
Which
Come here,
usually somehow did. And when he left,
KG head.
Look at how the Cavs floundered. From a league-high 61 wins to 19, the second worst record in the league. Nothing exemplified the plight of LeBron more than Game 5 of the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals. With the series tied at 2 games apiece, LeBron and the Cavs were trying to pull off an upset against the former champion Detroit Pistons nucleus on their home court. With around 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter and the Cavs down 7, LeBron got fouled on a drive, and so began one of the most impressive stretches of basketball ever played.
Is this when LeBron scored 21 straight or something like that?
Series by any player. To say that James, at age 22, proceeded to take over the game feels like an undersell.
Beating this Piston teams at this team at 22. Come on, bro. They won like 2 chips. Come on, bro.
29 of the Cavs' final 30 points, including 25 in a
25 in a row. 29 of the last 30 points in the playoffs against a championship caliber team. Come on, bro. Let's really talk about it.
He was transcendent, finishing with 48 points after 2 overtimes and the game-winning layup. It was a performance for the ages,
Come on, bro. Stop
but it was
saying
also almost entirely necessary.
Bro, how do y'all hate on LeBron, though, bro? Like, what did LeBron do to y'all, bro? Just because he might be better than Jordan? He is to me, but just because some of y'all scared that somebody might be better than Jordan? Like,
played the Spurs in the finals that year, they lost because a 22-year-old LeBron couldn't beat the Pop, Parker, Manu, Duncan Spurs by himself. Shame on him. So is there any surprise that he wanted to go to a real team like
Miami? Man, he got swept by the Spurs by himself. Come on, bro.
Where he didn't have to do everything? And make no mistake, it's not like he didn't still have his Atlas moments with the Heat. Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat are down 3-2, coming off of the decision in the 2011 Finals. LeBron and the Heat were under as big of a magnifying glass as you can get. In Boston, the Celtics had the chance to send the LeBron, Wade, Bosh Heat out by the historical wayside as a catastrophic failure. But then LeBron put on this face and
that LeBron face. Hey, that's a legendary face right there, but that's still a meme to this day.
Heat out by the historical wayside as a catastrophic failure. But then LeBron put on
this face right here. This is a meme to this day.
This face and picked the Celtics apart. He had 30 points in the first half. In classic LeBron fashion, he was everywhere doing everything.
Come on, bro.
He sucked the oxygen out of the arena.
The same guy y'all say not clutch. It's the same guy y'all say is not clutch.
Gave it back, coming through with an all-time performance in maybe the most important game of his career.
Like, bro, his hand was at the top of the square. Hold on.
He sucked the oxygen out of the arena and never gave it back, coming through with an all-time performance in maybe the most important game of his career.
Bro, hand. Oh my God. LeBron different, bro.
2013 Finals, Games 6 and 7, leading the fourth quarter charge in Game 6, hitting a crucial 3 with 20 seconds left to set up Ray Allen's legendary shot.
Good shot, Bron.
37, 12, and 4, plus the series icing jumper in Game 7.
Why we don't talk about what LeBron did in Game 7? All we talk about is Ray Allen. Why don't talk about in Game 6, LeBron hit the 3 before Ray Allen? Game 7. The dagger. Come on, bro. Why we not talk about this? Dagger. Come here. Midi. What I tell y'all? Automatic. They Kawhi face. Stop playing LeBron, bro. Y'all finna get me mad.
The games, series, and runs that he's had will someday fill their own multi-part documentary.
Might be a top. That's probably a top 3 oop ever on Jason Terry head. Hold on, we gotta run that back. Top 3 oop ever.
35 for LeBron James.
The games, series, and run
top 3 oop ever. Come here.
That he's had will someday fill their own multi-part documentary. We'll talk about a few more later, but the overall theme is
imagine LeBron Last Dance documentary. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy.
LeBron has lived in the playoffs and thrived under the brightest of lights, despite the unique brand of scrutiny, doubt, and criticism that is his. But none of that matters to you because of 3 things. The sources of so much of that doubt and criticism. The 2010 Eastern Conference semifinals, the decision, and the 2011 finals. All 3 events happened within the span of about 400 days. It started with the second round of the 2010 playoffs, Boston versus Cleveland. Despite having the best record in the league, the Cavs lost in 6 to the Pierce, KG, Ray Allen Celtics. LeBron's numbers look okay, but if you remember watching at the time, or you go back now and watch...
27, 19, and 10? God, LeBron. Wasn't this the year he was supposed to play Kobe or something like that? Or the year before he was supposed to play Kobe in the finals, but yeah, so...
LeBron's just not there.
I'm mad we never got LeBron versus Kobe in the finals. Oh my God, that would have been crazy.
Checked out. No aggression, no urgency, stretches of total detachment. He was a no-show, and no one still knows definitively why, but salacious rumors persist that you can look up for yourself. Whatever the reason, the loss amped the noise around LeBron up to new levels. He can't do it. He doesn't have it. The basketball world prepared itself for one of the most consequential free agent decisions ever. What they got was the decision, a 1-hour nationally televised special LeBron was going to announce his decision on live TV. How could this go wrong?
Hey, at this time, where did people think LeBron was going? Because, you know, I was like 7 years old when this happened. So when it comes, let me know where did everybody think LeBron was going during this time? Like, where did everybody thought he was going to the Heat or the Bulls? What do you think he was going to?
And everybody wants to know, LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
The best basketball player in the world dumped his hometown team, the most tortured sports city in America, live on television to join a super team with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. He had quit on Cleveland in the playoffs and followed it up with the mother of all backstabs. The decision remains perhaps the single meanest thing an athlete has ever done to their franchise. It was mindless.
I mean, it's probably the only thing y'all can bash LeBron for, this, and then, you know, the 2011 finals. And this, you can't even bash him for this. They won't put nobody around him, bro. Why would he stay on a team that they're not getting no help? They're not putting the coaching staff, the GM, the owner, not putting no help around LeBron. Like, why would he stay, bro? Waste his career.
Insulting.
Pull a Damian Lillard. Waste his career.
Egotistical in a profound way. LeBron quickly went from one of the most popular and celebrated athletes in the country to its most hated. Cavs owner Dan Gilbert published an infamous letter tearing James apart.
Yeah,
Fans burned his jersey in the streets. Conversations about how LeBron was wired and whether he could be the guy flooded the airwaves. But the funny thing was, I don't think anyone really faulted him for wanting out of Cleveland. It was clear that he didn't get the help that a superstar needs in order to capitalize on their talents. The criticism was first and foremost with the execution, doing it in a self-aggrandizing live TV special. The criticism quickly turned into nonsensical, inane cliches and false narratives. The same LeBron that was getting praised for his ability to cultivate camaraderie and success on abhorrent teams was now being criticized for not making his teammates fear him, whatever that means. Was the decision the dumbest thing LeBron could have done? Yes. Was it a knife in the back of the community that had supported him as he ascended from chosen one to superstar? Yes.
I don't care, bro. Bro, in the NBA, make whatever decision is best for you, bro. For y'all players, please don't let these fans, don't let these people, these analysts, let them say that you made a wrong decision, bro. Make the best decision for you and your family, you and your career, bro. That's what LeBron did. That's the only problem I got. I got a KD. That's where you can okay, that decision was crazy. He went to the Warriors. See, that was crazy. But LeBron, bro, that's not the same, bro. It's not. And I'm a KD fan. I can admit that, bro. It's not the same.
Was most of this criticism of his mental makeup and desire to win baseless and spiteful? Also, yes. But it probably didn't feel that way for a lot of NBA fans at the time. They hated him. He had quit on and betrayed his team. So when the Heat lost the 2011 finals, the hate boners raged in full force.
Yeah, I know when LeBron lost this finals, bro. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine the hate back then.
Didn't just lose because the Mavs were better. They lost because LeBron choked. His scoring average plummeted to 17 points a game, down from 26 during the regular season. And of those 17 points a game, only 3 came during the fourth quarter, which is especially damning considering how tight the series was. James turned himself into public enemy number 1, promised a jewelry box's worth of rings, and when the world was watching, completely flopped. There are no excuses. I can't tell you, actually LeBron...
I have no excuse for this. This is the only time LeBron had choked. The only time. I have no excuse.
Played really well, or that his team let him down. He sucked. He let them down. And they lost. It's a fact. Should it define him forever? No, because if we take a trip into yesteryear, we can look at a young point guard on the Los Angeles Lakers in the 1984 finals by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson. The series was the first championship meeting.
Hey, y'all want a Magic Johnson video? Let me know in the comments down below. Y'all want a Magic Johnson video? I rock with Magic too. I just did a Larry Bird video. Yeah.
Bird and
that's
Magic
dropping soon.
Since their record-breaking
it might be already out by the time you see this video, so you never know.
Showdown. The two were now the faces of a surging NBA, revitalized thanks to their mastery and rivalry. What did Magic do? He choked. Pretty hard. In Game 2, he dribbled out the final 11 seconds in regulation of a tied game without putting up a shot.
What the
Lakers lost in...
Magic did that? I've never heard anybody talk about this staying in Magic career.
Overtime. In Game
Never
4,
heard that.
Magic had his pass picked off with 4 seconds left in regulation of a tied game. Then in overtime, missed both free throws with 35 seconds left.
Why nobody talk about this? Why nobody talk about this when we talk about Magic? When we talk about his career, why we don't talk about him choking?
With the score
It's only
tied
a LeBron
again,
thing, I guess.
the Lakers lost. In Game 7, Magic turned the ball over twice in the final 90 seconds of a tightly contested game. The Lakers lost. Basketball writers were ruthless and cutting. The fact was, he didn't have what it took to come through in the
Mr.
big moments,
Unreliable.
despite previous evidence to the contrary. And that's not how we remember Magic Johnson. We remember
Facts. We remember him for the great things he did. Why is LeBron not like this? Why don't we remember him from him carrying the Cavs to a championship? Like, well, he didn't carry. He had Kyrie. My bad. He didn't carry. But he carried him to the finals though, a couple times, plenty of times after Kyrie left.
him as a player who came through in big games, had big performances, and who you wanted to have the ball when the game got close. Could it be because he led the Lakers to 3 championships after his '84 meltdown? So why is it that some people's opinions on LeBron James haven't changed in the last 9 years? How are 3 championships and 7 more consecutive finals not some sort of redemption? Because of this right here, the magic bullet, 3-6 in finals series. Not that he's
What
won
is it now? 4-6?
3 championships, or that he's made 9
4-6?
finals,
I don't know.
or that he's spent almost the entire decade of the 2010s playing June basketball. It's that he's made it 9 times and lost 6 times. Would it be better if he were 3-0 or 3-3? It is not a meaningful or insightful conversation in any capacity to boil down a player's entire career, his contributions, strengths, weaknesses, and subtleties to just his record in the NBA Finals. How is it that making it to the finals and losing is worse than not making it at all? If
That's
you take
my
the
whole
time,
argument, bro. What's wrong with making it to the finals and losing, but Jordan was losing in the first round? Let's really talk about it. Like, come on.
to actually
Jordan losing in the first round, LeBron losing in the finals. Hey,
look at how he ended up in those series and what he actually did in them, I have no idea
this
how you
nigga
could
just tried to take LeBron out, still laid that ball up. Stop playing.
How is it that making it to the finals and losing is worse than not making it at all? If you take the time to actually look at how he ended up in those series and what he actually did in them, I have no idea how you could misconstrue his finals performances as a hindrance to his case. We talked about 07, 11, 12, and 13. Of those 4, the first was a loss to a team with an actual roster and head coach. The second was a loss that can be pinned entirely on James. And the last 2 were victories. In 2014, the Spurs played absolutely divine basketball. You cannot play the game better. LeBron and Chris Bosh were the only players on the roster who showed up. Nobody else, either because of age or mileage, could handle the physical toll of a 4th straight finals.
Yeah, D-Wade got old. It was just...
LeBron led the Heat in every stat but blocks. He averaged 28, 7, and 4 while shooting 57, 51, 79 split.
Damn, 50, 50, 80? Like, what more do you want? What more do you want?
As Mike Tyson said to Sports Illustrated, the Spurs won because they deserved to, not because of what LeBron didn't do. You're out of your mind if you think that the 2015 finals is a black mark on LeBron's legacy. The Cavs lost Kevin Love in the first round and Kyrie Irving in Game 1 of the finals.
And people still say LeBron trash for losing this finals after Kyrie and Love went down. What do you want him to do? Come on, bro. What happened the next year when he had them both? What happened the next year? Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that though. It's gonna come up soon.
Against the Warriors. But LeBron was so supremely impressive that Cleveland actually had a prayer of winning the series, which garnered him finals MVP votes despite being on the losing team. His averages were unreal, and Andre Iguodala won.
LeBron averaged 35, almost 36, 13, and 9. Come on, bro. Who in the finals?
The award.
And niggas say he choked. He choked this year. Come on, bro. Let's be for real.
Because he kept LeBron from doing more damage. In 2017, after a super weird regular season, the Cavs flipped the switch and cruised to the finals against the new-look Warriors with Kevin Durant. LeBron became the first player to average a triple-double in the
12 and
finals,
10.
but the Cavs lost
Hey,
in
I ain't gonna
5.
lie. KD was giving you buckets though, my nigga. It was back and forth though. KD was coming up. Hezzy pull. The GOAT. Durant.
Keeping the Warriors from sweeping their way through the entire playoffs. In 2018, without Kyrie, LeBron had a run that was eerily similar to his 2007 streak. Game winners, crazy numbers, game 7s, the whole thing.
What's this?
The culmination of
what was 2017, Brian? Hey, that was a man on a mission, bro.
The run
might be
happened-
the greatest playoff run ever. Ain't no might, it is.
in game 1 of the finals,
Or
when
2018.
LeBron scored an
I think it was 2018, Brian.
earth-shattering 51 points, giving the Cavs a chance to take a 1-0 lead in the series. And then this happened.
Rebound goes to the Cavs.
J.R. Schmeat, you trolled my nigga Bron. He could at least won a game. He wouldn't have got swept if you wouldn't have did that, bro.
Back out. Throws to the hill. Hill shot blocked.
For the past 13 years in a row, every team that LeBron James has played on has been in contention to win the championship, regardless of the roster around him. We're not going to play the what-if game, but he's proven that he doesn't need the league's all-time leading
That might
scorer.
be the greatest pass ever in NBA history. That nigga said, huh. Like, bro, look at that
played on
pass,
has
bro.
been in contention to win the championship, regardless of the roster around him. We're not going to play the what-if game, but
No cap. Any team LeBron owned, though, got a chance to win a chip every year.
he's proven
In his
that he
prime.
doesn't need the league's all-time leading scorer as a teammate or the Zen master as a coach. He also doesn't need time off between finals. It took him 8 straight finals before he finally wore down. Give him any coach, give him any teammates, and by the sheer brilliance of his play, your team is now a championship contender. And I don't have to make the argument that 3 rings is more than 5 or 6 or 11.
Don't.
Because that's not how we evaluate these players. We don't just look at ring totals. Otherwise, Robert Horry would be on Mount Rushmore.
No cap.
Yes, it's all about winning, but it's really not. We try to
Oh my God,
synthesize
look at
things
that
like play
pass. What
style,
the-
competition, success, achievements,
Oh.
accolades, and the like into a more cohesive and complete picture. Just asking, did they win, when trying to argue for the greatest basketball player of all time is the wrong question. Because, it's a team sport. The better question to ask is which player gave their team the best chance to win? Who meant the most to their teams? And the answer to that question is LeBron James. Is there any better example of this than the 2016 finals? What other player in that situation would have been able to do what LeBron did?
No
He
one.
didn't
Jordan ain't come back from 3-1 against the Warriors. Nope.
try to will his team to victory by just jacking up shots. He picked his spots perfectly, got his teammates involved, and inspired a belief that they could win despite the odds.
God.
The series is the perfect testimony to the value of LeBron James. They were facing the 73-9 Warriors, the best record in NBA history. Single-digit losses in an 82-game season.
Yeah, that's
Cap
crazy.
it off with a title, and they instantly have a claim as the best basketball team ever. And after the first 4 games of the series, they have a 3-1 lead. No team in that position had ever lost. That lead in that series has proven throughout history to be insurmountable. Game 5.
Hey, we need to talk about this Curry. Curry low-key not clutch, bro. If we being for real, Curry ain't that clutch. That's another topic for another video.
Kyrie shoots 70% from the floor to rack up 41 points.
Okay.
LeBron matches him with 41 of his own,
Okay.
plus 16 rebounds and 7 assists. Tristan Thompson is the only other Cavalier in double digits.
Let's talk about it.
Game 6 in Cleveland. LeBron spearheads a blowout with another 41-point performance.
Let's talk
with
about
8
it.
rebounds and 11 assists
That's GOAT numbers, bro. That's GOAT numbers.
go along with it. The momentum of the series has palpably shifted. Game 7 had legacy bursting at its seams. Something historic was going to happen, no matter how the game ended. Either the Warriors were about to cap off the most successful basketball season ever, or the Cavs were going to do the unthinkable. A 3-1
Bang
comeback,
out.
their
Don't jump
first
with 'em.
franchise title, Cleveland's first championship in 52 years, all made possible by LeBron James. A Cleveland win in Game 7 represented the single most significant feat that
Kyrie
any
was
player
snapping
has
too,
ever
though.
achieved. the most anticipated high school basketball player in a lifetime, who
Man,
became the
LeBron winning that chip for Cleveland, bro, that just really solidified himself as like, that's all he needed to do in his career, bro. He could have retired after then. No, I wouldn't have cared, bro, because that nigga got a ring for Cleveland. Cavs fans can't say nothing no more.
chosen one 45 minutes away from the team that would draft him, who took that team to brand new heights, who broke that city's heart in an astonishing way, came back to try to make things right, and was now one game away from fulfilling his promise in an unprecedented comeback against a record-breaking opponent.
Blocked by James.
He isn't Michael Jordan. Don't expect him to be. He's not Magic Johnson either. He's not Larry Bird or Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain. He's LeBron James, the most valuable basketball player ever.
Facts.
The most complete basketball player who's ever lived.
The most complete basketball player to ever live. How can the most complete player ever not be the GOAT? He got 4 rings, the all-time leading scorer. How is he not the GOAT, bro?
The greatest basketball player of all time.
W video, man. That video just made me, it just reassured me that LeBron is the GOAT, bro. After watching the Jordan video and this video, LeBron is the GOAT. He's still the GOAT. Did y'all not see? And that's, bro, all that before even taking into account the ring he got with the Lakers that year. Cause that video was made before he got his 4th ring, so that video was taking account he only had 3 rings before he beat Kareem's scoring record, before he did all these other accolades. Come on, bro. How is he not the GOAT to y'all, bro? Old heads, what more do LeBron need to do? Let me know what he needs. He needs 6 rings? Come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Y'all just, why do y'all hate LeBron so much, bro? He done did so much, bro. He done did so much, bro. He's the GOAT. I don't care, bro. LeBron is the GOAT, man. Hey, but next video coming soon is that LeBron versus Jordan GOAT comparison. That video coming next. So be on the lookout for that. But man, if y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, man. And let me know which one we got to next in the comments. I got y'all. And I'm out.
I got proof. You gon' keep on fucking around till we fuck around and come through. I had to switch my flows up. Ain't got enough no bum bitch who can't even switch they pose up. Who you think you playing with? I won't